just landed in San Francisco. It is Thanksgiving Day, so happy Thanksgiving, guys. My mom is currently picking me up. I actually ended up picking up a Thanksgiving trip from another flight attendant because I knew I wanted to be home for Thanksgiving, and this trip actually got in back to base at, it's 12:30, sorry, some man is staring at me. But it's at 12:30, so she'll pick me up, I think around 1, she said, and then I'd have time to have dinner. My sister's not coming this year, so it'll just be my mom and I, but yeah, this was a quick little 3-day trip, and I go back out to work on Saturday, so I'll be able to spend a few days with La Madre. But yeah, just waiting for her right now. Vámonos a la casa. My mom just dropped me off. It's so cute. We had the cutest Thanksgiving, just her and I. But yeah, back to work today. We're flying the red eye to Orlando. I actually haven't worked to Orlando in a while, so a ver cómo nos va. But headed to the gate right now. Report is at 8:30 and the flight leaves at 9:30. I'm in good mood today. Look at the tree. I'm now at the layover hotel here in Orlando, and we are at a new hotel. It's a pretty nice location. It's connected to a mall. They had a Christmas tree decoration contest going on downstairs, so I might go take a look tomorrow before I leave. It is a quick overnight for me tonight. We just got to the hotel. It's about 6 in the morning. And we leave this evening at 6:40 p.m. is our pickup. So just about 12-13 hour layover. This is just day rest for me, and then working the evening flight to Portland. Had a pretty good flight. It actually was pretty shocking how nice this early red eye is. So normally I work the red eye to JFK, and that flight lands at 7 and sometimes 8 in the morning in New York, and our flight this morning landed at 5 in the morning. The 2-3 hour difference that makes having an earlier red-eye flight, I feel todavía awake. I had a really good Thanksgiving with my mom. She was so cute. She went all out and still did the full Thanksgiving dishes that she does every year, even though this year it was just her and I at the house. After this trip, I'm actually off for a little bit again. It's gonna be super nice. And yeah, ahorita les voy a dejar because it's time for bed. My mom did give me some leftovers, so I need to put that in the fridge. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just landed in Portland. Actually landed about 30 minutes ago, and of course the van isn't here for me yet. I'm super annoyed because it's cutting into my layover time. It's already midnight. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And I'm still waiting for my shuttle. And because I am the D position, which means I'm all by myself, I feel like they don't prioritize being on time just because it's just one person, and sometimes the person doesn't utilize the van. But yeah, kind of annoyed ahorita. Finally at the hotel. It is currently 12:30, and I just checked and my pickup is actually at 12:50 p.m. So literally only 12-hour layover, which on paper it showed 14 hours, Mentiras. This hotel is actually super cute. They give you a little robes, so I'm probably gonna switch into one in a little bit. This is the bedroom, shower. I just put my food in the little fridge, and the bed, full body mirror. Flights being picked up super late. Our flights today were pretty good. I actually got to work with 2 of my classmates. So it was really nice seeing them and working with them. My classmates are basically 2 other flight attendants who went through training with me, and we all graduated together. Our flight from Orlando to Portland was actually pretty good. It's kind of like a reverse red eye. People went to sleep because we landed at 11:15 at night, which would have been around 1 in the morning for them. My hair is still todo mojado. Alright, the robe is on. This is kind of cute. It's like a jersey material. Oh god, where am I gonna set you guys? Oh, it has a hood. The flights were pretty good. It was nice to work with my classmates. I'm the D this trip, so of course I had to wait for the shuttle by myself. Everybody else just went home because they live here in Portland, or are based here in Portland, I should say, because not everybody lives in Portland. We actually had a parrot flying in the cabin. He was in first class. It was funny because we ran into the family getting on the train to get to the gate, and you could hear the parrot, and I was like, is that a parrot? I thought there was a parrot inside the airport because we were in Orlando, and I know it's a little bit more tropical in Florida. But it turns out it was that family who had the parrot with them, and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna be on your flight, and that they were sitting in first class, and that the parrot's name was Anther. Yeah, it was funny. And the parrot actually was pretty quiet the whole flight. I think he went to sleep because they covered him like in a little cobijita on him. Yeah, we had a pretty decent flight. I'm kind of bummed that this layover is pretty short because I wanted to work out. I wanted to explore a little bit. But it's by the time I finish taking off my makeup and getting into bed, it's probably gonna be 1 in the morning. 12:50 van, which means I should start getting ready around 11, which means I would have to wake up around 9 if I wanted to work out, and probably around 8 if I wanted to desayunar before, which I think I'd rather just sleep, to be honest. All right, I'm finishing getting ready for work. Where is my hairbrush? Oh my god, whatever. All right, pretty much almost ready. I'm just finishing my hair and I need to change into my uniform. I'm working with very senior ladies today, so I'm a little nervous. They're all kind of the same seniority number, so I'm curious if they all got hired together, if they're like classmates, because sometimes the senior mamas like to fly together, so quien sabe, but hopefully they're nice. Today we're flying PDX Portland to New York. It is an afternoon flight. The flight departs around 1, and that's pretty much all I do today. We land in New York pretty late, casi como las 11. Let me finish just flipping out my hair. walking to the gate. The shuttle driver that drove me this morning, he like stopped in the middle of the road and he kept like jerking the car from side to side, which made me super nauseous. I couldn't get out of that van fast enough. As soon as he parked, I was like, bendito sea Dios. Anyways, walking to the gate right now. Oh no, I'm taking over. VIP pickup. Hi. Just me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, limo pickup for one. Just got to the hotel. Oh my god, I had the best service. I ended up getting a limo pickup just for me. Y luego I just got to the hotel and my room key wasn't working. And the man at the front desk actually came down, and before I was gonna go back up to tell him that the room key wasn't working, he noticed on his computer, I guess, and he came down and he was like, here's a new room key. And I was like, how did you know? He said there was an error that appeared on his computer, but I thought that was so sweet that he came down versus me having to go all the way back up to get a new room key, lugging my entire maleta behind me. But I just got to the hotel. I am super excited because I'm laying over in Flushing, New York, which is kind of the Chinatown area. And the last time I laid over here, I got the most amazing massage and facial combo. It was a 50-minute massage and a 30-minute facial, and I think I paid like $55. Super inexpensive, and I'm super excited because I think that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Definitely gonna wake up for the breakfast. I wanted to get a workout in, but my van pickup is at 3 p.m. So we'll see, because priority is el masajito. Let me take you guys over here. Okay, so I had a really good trip. The senior mamas ended up being super sweet. They were all so nice, and I had a really good flight with them. Passengers, the passengers were all so sweet on our flight to JFK, and we had a pretty mellow group. It's funny because the pilot and the flight attendant, they both had neighbors on the flight, which I thought was so random and super funny. I was like, is this a Portland thing? Because this never happens to me, that you run into so many people that you know on the plane. I've only ever run into 2 people that I know from back home. One was an old boss, and then the second person was someone from high school. But it's not common that I run into people that I know personally. Good morning. Oh my god, you guys, I slept terrible. I couldn't sleep at all last night. I ended up taking my melatonin gummies at 3 in the morning, but I'm pretty sure I didn't sleep until 4 or even later. I was just tossing and turning the whole entire night, which I don't know why, because I didn't have coffee, I didn't have soda or anything in flight. Literally had to force myself to get up. Ahorita it is 9 in the morning, so I slept for about, I would say, 5 hours. I want to make it to the free breakfast that they have. It ends at 10, so I'm gonna go upstairs and see what they have. I am getting ready to go get a little workout in. I sadly didn't have time to get the massage. Because I slept so terribly last night, I ended up falling back asleep after the small breakfast. And it was either I get a massage or I get a workout in. And so I'll be working the flight back to San Francisco, but then I will be sitting most of the evening, and I was just thinking minimal movement probably for the rest of the day. So I think the best option would be to get some physical activity in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prioritize going to the gym. And yeah, no massage, unfortunately, this time. Now I feel well rested, so even though I didn't get a massage, I am. It's another form of relaxation, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then after that, I'm gonna heat up my food, and then pretty much it's gonna be time for me to get ready. It is currently around noon. Hopefully the gym isn't too packed. Let's go. Just made it home. It is the end of my trip. I had a really good flight home. I ended up taking Spirit Airlines out of LA. So I took my airline, San Francisco to LA to Fort Worth on Spirit Airlines. The good thing about Spirit is because they charge for any sort of carry-on is there's always room in the overhead bin space for all of my maletas, and the deplaning process is pretty quick because nobody really has stuff in the overhead bins to grab and pull out. They did have a medical in flight. I heard them. I was asleep, you guys. I was asleep most of the flight, but I did hear them page for medical assistance and nobody rang their light. Yeah, and then upon landing, somebody came on board to help a passenger off, so I don't really know what happened. I was completely out. I was sleeping the whole flight because I had previously just worked the flight New York to San Francisco. And yeah, I just got home. It is currently 5:50 in the morning. 5:40 in the morning. I'm off for a few days. December 3rd is my birthday, so I'm home and I let the birthday festivities begin. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Si les gustó el video, leave a comment and like the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Good night. I'm going back to sleep.